Good morning. Welcome to the Inside Job Podcast with Nate. Today, y'all, I know I say this all the time, and I really do mean it for everybody that comes on here, but this is Chief, somebody very dear to my heart, tattoo artist,
Yes, Lord.
grandbabies, boo thing. So, welcome. Good morning, Chief.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
How are you?
I'm doing all right this morning. Blessed to live another day.
That part, we got to be grateful,
Yes.
Yeah, we got to be grateful. It's not everyone's portion this morning or yesterday, but you know what? We just keep pushing. We're grateful.
Absolutely.
Grateful. Welcome to the Inside Job Podcast.
Yes, we're here.
You nervous? You ready?
A little bit. But I'm definitely ready.
You moving around a little bit.
Just getting myself comfortable.
Okay, all right, that part. All right, so listen, we're going to dive in. We're going to talk about a couple of things.
Alrighty.
Let's just get straight to the stuff. You recently just got out of jail.
Absolutely.
Tell me about that experience from not necessarily what you did, but the experience and what it did for you, because obviously, nobody wants to be in that situation.
Absolutely.
But it is hopeful that you learn something. So let's talk about that first.
So I would say from the beginning, the day of, it's a regular day for me, just got done doing tattoos. Just the regular. I'm riding with my brother, and at this time, my brother's car is having some car issues, I forgot exactly what was going on, but we were on the way home from doing tattoos, and then I had got pulled over. Mind you, I've been pulled over before, so this is kind of like a regular. It's not regular, but it's like something I'm used to. I'm not really scared or
Unfortunately.
nothing. Yeah, it's like, unfortunately, very unfortunately. So they break it to me short and quick, not right away, but they break it to me like, you got a warrant out for your arrest. We're going to have to take you in. At first, my first reaction was like, I was just questioning everything. Like, what is going on? Like, what happened to get me in this position? Because, mind you, I've been doing tattoos for a year and some change now. So it's like, and I've nothing illegal. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't do illegal things. So it's just like, at first I was surprised. Then when I got inside the jail, it started to actually hit me like, wow, I'm actually here. Mind you, I've been in that type of scenario before, but this time I'm older. You know what I'm saying? I'm older, and becoming older, it comes with more consequences.
Yeah.
No, actually, worse consequences. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, the process was, it was a little scary. It was a little scary. I was in there for like a week.
Oh, a week.
Yeah, it's a little strong week or something.
Yeah.
The process was actually tough because it actually made me realize like how much being around my people meant to me. I was missing my little sisters, my dad. Even though I see my dad every day while we work, it was just my girlfriend. I'm just missing them so much. And it just hurt me because I felt as though I didn't do anything wrong. But one thing I never do is not take accountability for
that
my
part,
actions.
sir.
I just can't, because it doesn't feel right in my chest to act oblivious to the fact that I've made decisions. So it was just like,
You did something, got you there, right?
you know what I'm saying? But the betterness of it is the fact that it gave me more patience.
Ooh.
It gave me more patience, and it allowed me to appreciate and tell the ones I appreciate that I do appreciate them, if that makes sense.
Yeah, of course.
It's just like, because I never realized like how much it would actually affect me if I couldn't be around my people daily, or how I do in general. So that process was it was a little rough.
Yeah.
I came out, got not angry, but I was a little hot just because I missed out on appointments. Had to restart with the social media stuff. Once you fall off of social media in a certain sense, you have to take days to get back up there. know what I'm saying? So I just fell
And
off of
that
that.
little note for myself.
You know what I'm saying?
Write that down.
Once you stop posting and
Continuous posting.
you're now, the thing about it is, to get out there, people have to see you a lot. So if they're not being seen, they don't know you in a sense. So it just, that whole process was a little rough, but it just gave me a lot of, like, it made me more thankful and more patient than I've ever
some
been.
insight that you didn't have going in.
Exactly.
You know what? A week is a long time. I can't imagine being in there a week. I would lose my ish for sure. I just can't. But so you've learned, you know, obviously whatever happened that got you the warrant.
Yes.
You've learned from that, you know, not to repeat.
Yeah, it was something that happened in school. I was young, and I'm not gonna, I hate giving myself excuses, but I will say this. The environment that I had grew up in, it wasn't, I wouldn't say the safest, it just wasn't friendly to a black male like me. It wasn't too friendly.
Okay.
So the events that occurred only occurred because of my circumstances.
Oh, wow. I mean, and that happens. We tend to become a product of our environment.
But do we?
Good, bad, or indifferent.
But do we have to, though? That's the real question.
You don't have to. You don't have to, because you can choose different.
Exactly.
But typically, that's how people roll. You know, you grow up a certain way.
Absolutely.
You know, that's what you're going to do, you know, as you're growing up. You're like, oh, man, my mom told me to do this, you know, or my mom showed me this. My dad showed me that, or whatever. But we do. You're absolutely correct. We do have a choice to not have to do it.
Absolutely.
You come up that way, but, you know.
It's a lot of times that happens like that, but I choose to break that thing. Because it's like, if I don't start to break it, and I end up going on with my life, having kids and the whole nine, they're going to be having to force with the decision to break that.
Breaking the cycle.
And I even tell my girlfriend this all the time, like, we have to break the cycle, because if not, we will be dependent on our kids to break the cycle. And I never really grew up with, like, everything. I feel like nobody really grows up with everything they want, but I never really grew up with much.
Yeah.
Missing Christmases, the whole nine.
Yeah.
So I choose to not bring my kids into that type of life, just because it's like, it's a battle, and
yes,
it's hard to beat, especially young.
Yes.
And I've already started my battle beating process.
Yes, come on now.
You know what I'm saying?
Come
the
on.
tattoos has it's brought me light.
It's brought you life? Oh, wow. Okay.
Like, I've been able to do a lot for the ones around me, and become what my dad likes to say, a man.
Oh.
That's one thing I'm not. I am. That's a goal of mine. It's just to become a man, a stable man. If anything.
Add that part to it.
You know what I'm saying? Because you could be a man all day, but you know what I'm saying?
You can be a male. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You could be a male, because that's just what it is. But becoming a man, that takes some stuff.
Absolutely.
You know, that takes some stuff.
One thing I definitely pride myself on is being an asset and not a liability.
Ooh.
I just,
pin that.
It makes me, it feels weird in my chest when I'm feeling like I'm messing up somebody's flow, or, you know what I'm saying? That's why when I got here, I told you, hey, I took that express lane, let me let you know. I can make sure I handle my business, and I'm not in nobody's way.
So I have to say this, y'all. Another thing that brings us, you know, kind of real close together is we are the same tribe.
Watch that, y'all. Watch that.
We are that same lion tribe. We have the same birthday. We share the same exact birthday. So I'm just female queen version Leo.
Absolutely.
He's a male king version Leo. We lions. Oh, I probably shouldn't.
The whole nine, though. No.
Take that back. And so listening to you speak, I can just hear some characteristics
Absolutely.
that you keep vibing with that. You know what I'm saying? You keep grinding because, there's a lot of people out here grinding. And I would just say, as I pour into you to grind with a purpose, though, because people grinding out here, and I ain't got nothing against that, but they're grinding and they mean as hell. They're grinding and they're dragging people like roadkill. They're grinding, but just don't have good character. Just out here cheating and all. They just don't have great character. So, grind with a purpose always, right? So that leads us into the segue of your tattoo business, right? Talk about that. Tell us where it is, how somebody can reach out. Let's get that out front first, and then we'll talk about how you got into that.
So, well, first of all, Justicefiedinkz for the ones that need to know.
Just what it was it?
Justicefiedinkz.
Oh, okay.
My full name's Chief Justice Gooley. I put the middle name Justicefied. I just try to put my own little spin to it.
Yeah, that's cute.
Right now, I'm 1 year in like 4 months. My work shows for itself. That's why my name is Justified.
Yes, it does. Why don't you shout out your contact information, your social media stuff, so that people can look you up.
Social media, Justicefied Inks with a Z. My phone number is 720-659-9320. And
for tattoos only.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. The shop that I am currently working in is in Lakewood, Colorado. Come book with your boy.
Yeah.
It's been a journey. It's definitely been a journey.
Yeah. How did you start and how did you get into the artistry of it?
I first started drawing when I was like 12 or 13.
Okay.
Just simple drawings. My dad actually, he wanted his sons to be tattoo artists, so he kind of put us through a little bit of training when it comes to that. I ended up falling very far from being an artist when I was younger. Mm-hmm. Then I came back to my senses because of my circumstances.
Okay.
And it started off drawing eyes, drawing faces, drawing lips. Mm-hmm. Then it went from drawing on like a sketchbook to fake skin.
Oh, okay. A fake skin?
Yeah, fake skin. It's like skin. It's like skin, but it's fake.
Oh,
so,
okay. They got that?
Yeah.
I know that they got heads where you can play, draw, do hair and all that, but fake skin, that's a new one for me.
Absolutely. It started there, and then it went on to just a leap of faith.
Ooh.
A leap of faith to awesome skin. And I always been happy about this, that I started off good. I started off great.
Hey, listen, sometimes people are just gifted. You just have to craft it. You have to cultivate it. You have to grow it. You have to study it. You got to study what you do to be great and greater and greater and greater. Mm-hmm. But some of us are just gifted with it.
Absolutely. I would say from my business aspect, I'm currently, as I said before, I'm currently trying to be on more of a asset level when it comes to my business, because as of right now, I wouldn't say I'm running under my dad or my brothers.
Yeah.
But I haven't truly been able to capture well, actually, no, that's not what I should say. I should say I haven't been able to make certain moves so that my business grows on a different type of level.
Okay.
Now, I definitely will say with the social media part, I've definitely grown accustomed to it, because it's like, I know how to work social media like it's my right hand. So it's like, it's been a work in progress. As I said before, you fall off, you have to come back from that. But I think it's all just about like the grind, as you said, the grind. And my purpose to my grind right now is to be able to, I want to be the man that you see in movies. The wife, daughter.
Oh, okay.
I want to be that guy. I want to be the guy who's taking trips, done seen the world. I want to do that. And as of right now, I'm scaling on a level where I will be able to do that.
That part.
But I want to make sure I can do it young. Because life doesn't wait for you. It doesn't.
It does not.
It's gonna keep moving.
Yeah.
And as long as you move with it, you'll be fine. But if you're stagnant, that's when it starts to hit you with all these different things and outputs, inputs.
Yeah. Yeah. I've seen some of your work. Haven't seen all that you do, but everything that I have seen, pat yourself on the back. You do an amazing job.
Absolutely.
It appears that, you definitely have mastered this thing. He had, I seen one where you put a spider on someone and it was like a 3D form. That Joker looks like it's a spider, like a for real thing. I'm like, he got a spider on his arm. It looks that real. It just looks real. It looks really, really good.
It took
so you're doing an
time.
amazing job.
Thank you.
I have tattoo. I won't be getting any more, otherwise I would come
Okay.
to you. But I have 12, and I'm done. I shouldn't have the 12 I have, but whatever.
I hear you. It's choices, My tattoos actually represent my journey.
Oh,
so this is my mom right here. This is my mom, and she has my name on her necklace. This is something that I want to get for her when I get older. You know what I'm saying, just for anybody who needs to see. Mom Duke's right here, and then I got myself right here.
Okay.
Right here with the tattoo machine. It's just
so you didn't do that yourself, though,
no,
right?
Ma'am.
Oh, okay.
No,
I was about to say, well, dang, now that's some skills, bro.
Absolutely. My dad and my brothers do my work.
Okay.
I plan on tatting myself.
Great job.
But sadly, I've been a little scary. I've not tatted myself just because it hurts more. I've tatted myself like a little bit on my leg, but it was hurting a lot.
Yeah.
It was hurting a lot, so I couldn't.
They don't feel good, but you know what? There are some spaces, like all of them didn't hurt. Like I have one like back here. This one, by the time he was done, I was like, "When you gonna do it? Let me know." I'm bracing. That thing was over. And I was like, oh, shoot, I didn't even feel it. It didn't hurt. So there are a couple of spaces that don't hurt. But I have two on my back, and the one about took me out. I was like, you know what?
I hear you.
I don't want this no more. Is there any way that you can stop here? Is it going to look all right if you stop right here? He said, nah, ain't no way. Because it's filled in. And if it was not filled in, I would be looking real crazy right now.
But I will say, there's been bumps in the road when it comes to tattooing. Big bumps. It hurts.
Yeah. Bumps everywhere, right?
But it's the overcoming. I don't believe in stopping. I watch a lot of anime too, and what anime has showed me through my process is that, and I was just talking to one of my older friends yesterday. I told him that there's gonna be roadblocks when you're driving your car.
Yep, that part.
In life. But when there's roadblocks and you end up hitting one, are you gonna stay stagnant and just be looking at the fact that your car is broken, or are you gonna keep walking to your destination? And that's what I believe
good.
in.
That's a good analogy there, sir.
I believe in just keep going, because you'll never know what's at the end if you don't keep going. And it's been a long, hard process. I've lost friends, I've lost family, I've lost a lot of people because how much I cared about this.
Oh, wow.
And
really?
And one thing that's scary, and I hate to project on people, but one thing that's scary is losing the ones that I know care about me and I care about. For example, my girlfriend. It's scary knowing how many hours of work that you have to put in without feeling like somebody wants to leave you or abandon the ship or anything like that. But it's just a matter of keeping going and staying true.
That part, you got to stay true.
Because for a minute, the money was hitting me. It was hitting me, and it was like it was taking over my movements.
Ooh.
So it was like I had to reevaluate where I sat in the chair and where it could take me if I continue to worry about the wrong things.
Yeah.
Because I will never say money does not mean anything.
Yeah, it matters.
But
Pays the bills and things.
absolutely. But if you're not right, I seen your last podcast. She said if you're not right inside, it won't mean anything.
Yeah.
It won't mean anything.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to become great in both ways.
Yes.
So that I can so that when I have kids, I'm not worrying about the whole nine, which is kind of, you can't really stop that.
Yeah.
From the worry of
life.
having kids.
Yeah.
But I will say there's certain stuff. I was like I said, I was talking to my older homie yesterday, and he was telling me like, you can't necessarily stop what's coming, but you can definitely stop the things you allow.
Ooh, pin that.
Like you there's a certain amount of allowing that goes on in your life.
Yeah. Yeah.
That you either have the choice to keep it going or let it get off you. And I choose for the bad things to let it get off me so it doesn't affect the ones around me.
Yeah. And you know what, I imagine being a tattoo artist, it's an artistry. You have to have discipline. You have to have focus. You got to have a right mind, right?
Absolutely.
You see them commercials where they like, supposed to say no regrets, and it was like no regrets or something. His mind wasn't right, right? So you have to have a balanced discipline about yourself to be able to see the vision that somebody wants and then create that for them on their body. Yeah, the tattoos can be covered up and nowadays removed. But when you put it on there, you want it. Your intention is to have it right, and it serves a purpose. It looks good. You don't want to take it off. Now we do get some. I had a few tattoos when I was younger. I'm gonna just tell some people when you're young, be very mindful what you decide to ink on your body, because having your mom, your sisters, brothers, your kids, I think those are safe. It's when you try to mark yourself with your boo thing, and that relationship breaks up. then you got put up cover-ups, and then you got all this stuff. Don't put no person on your body that I just wouldn't advise it. That's not family.
I hear you.
Because you just don't know that thing's not guaranteed to, that relationship's not guaranteed to last.
Listen, y'all, stop coming to me for these cover-ups. I'm looking at both cameras now. No more cover-ups, y'all. Make the right decision the first time.
That part.
Stop going to these artists that don't know what they doing and don't love the work for the work.
Oh.
They just love the work for the money, y'all.
Yeah.
You gotta keep that in mind. Y'all can go cheaper, but cheaper is worse.
You get what you pay for. That's some good advice. Yeah, that was I'm not even gonna say it was a mistake. At the time, it was great. I was representing.
No,
I was proud. I was like, yeah,
I hear you.
I am her.
I hear you.
I'm his.
I hear you.
But then that thing didn't work out, and I was like, can you put something on this?
Right. It happens.
But and I'm like, my cover-ups are nice. I got some cute cover-ups.
I believe in just, if there's cover-ups that need to be made, don't look at it when you're covering up as regret.
Oh, no, I don't have any.
Just because it's like, you made your decision.
Yeah.
You made your decision. That's
did.
who you were at that point in time.
Yeah.
And that's cool.
Yeah.
But I just, that's why I tell people all the time to look at my tattoos, especially when they're new to tattoos, just because my tattoos genuinely represent my journey to tattoos.
Yeah.
That's why I've yet to get my neck, because I need to take that next step.
Yeah.
And being a black man with a neck tat, you have to have something.
It has to have the right thing, because you can't just have anything out there. Yeah.
And it sends a message automatically when you have tattoos.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
As a young black man with a neck tattoo, I have to be an asset in my eyes. And I have an older brother who is the greatest asset the youngest, greatest asset that I've seen. He's been able to pay bills. He's been able to handle his own personal life and still be able to do good work and show up and show out.
Yeah.
So it's just like
shout out to brother.
Savage Tats. Savage Tats. SAVAJHTATTZ. You know what I'm saying?
That part. Yeah.
But I one thing I would like to leave this podcast with is the fact that when you're around your people and y'all are all just having a good time, sit there and ask yourself, what can I do for the ones around me that doesn't involve actually giving? I evaluate myself all the time, especially like say the other day when we was at the football game.
Okay.
I always try to figure out a way without giving like physical things to people. Yeah. What I can do to make everybody's day better. I always try to come with a bright energy. I always try to come with at least something to give or something to say.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? I've realized being around Samari a lot is that family is genuinely like it means a lot.
Yes, it does.
It means a lot.
Yes, it does.
Without a strong backbone, it's kind of like you're destined to fall.
Yeah.
You're destined to fall.
Yeah. Wow, that's amazing. I see that as selfless love. And I think, maybe some of it is from experience and how you were brought up. Some of it, passed down from your parents or whatever. And some of it is just your character.
Absolutely.
Who you are as your person. Selfless love. Big on that. Real big on that, which is why, we get hurt just as great because the love is so big and it's so selfless. It's like, you gonna mistreat me?
Right.
Like, me? Out of all people?
I hear you.
This big old heart. I'm a little person, but the heart is massive. Yeah. You got to just be a good person, and that includes for family too.
Absolutely.
We were just talking about this on another young lady that I was talking to on the podcast where we were talking about, we were talking about family. And unfortunately, sometimes family can be that one that also
truthfully
is your downfall too. So you just have to understand your family's going to always be your family.
Absolutely.
But you can love them from a distance if you have to.
If need be.
Yeah, if you have to. I mean, so I love that. I love that you're family oriented.
Absolutely.
You got a gem in your hands. And I will rough you up if you mess her up. If you mess her around, come on, Chief.
I hear you, and I don't blame you. I'm gonna let you.
You got a lot of people that would just beat you down behind that one right there. Okay, don't play with her.
Never.
If you gotta play, let her go.
I hear you. I told her that too.
If you gotta play with her, let her go. She's too valuable.
Absolutely.
She's beautiful. She's smart. She's intelligent. She has all the pieces to the puzzle. If you don't know how to play right, hey,
you go play
let
checkers.
Her alone. Yeah,
we ain't gonna be playing chess. I definitely hear you on that. I definitely hear you. That's why.
That's not a threat, though. That's not a threat. Not a threat.
For sure.
It's a promise.
I've definitely. That's another reason why I brought it up too, because I definitely try to give her family the rawness of me, just because, like, even with her little brother, right? Yeah. I'm not his real brother.
Yeah.
But I always have to make sure that I make sure that he knows that I can be his big brother in any moment of time.
That's good, especially being, he lost his dad. So
absolutely.
The male figures in his life need to be on point.
I hear you. And honestly,
he needs to see that from a genuine space too.
And honestly, Natty, I'm gonna always keep it real. There's young men around him that I wouldn't say is bad for him, but they need a different look. And I'm not just talking about what you see physical. I'm talking about what their mentality is. And I have bad tendencies too. You know, I'm him. I'm Chief. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a human. So, but I always make sure that, especially the young ones around me, male or female, that I give a good message. I always tell Michael that, I always tell him, like, hey, bro, like, some stuff that you do, some music that you play, it's not good for you.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it took me a while to actually learn that.
Yeah.
That music.
You don't take a swig, because you keep opening it, taking the top off, putting the top back on.
Lord.
Just take a swig. Okay?
I needed it. But it's just when I just try to send a good message to the young ones, because I needed someone to give me a good message too.
Yeah.
Okay, whether I got it or not.
Yeah.
I have it in my soul now to be able to give that.
Yeah, yeah. That's awesome. You know, one thing you said to me when we were talking before we got here, you were talking about how, you know, you have the two grandmothers.
Absolutely.
And how I reminded you of that warm grandma feel or whatever. Say that out loud, just so that, you know, because sometimes I think people need to be able to speak
Absolutely.
things out, especially for younger people. When you're looking to be a model or a mentor or something like that, you know, letting people know and understand it's all right to have these feelings. It's okay to express how you feel.
Absolutely.
So
I would say where it comes from is I've always been a mama's boy. I've always have been. It's just something that I can't shake. I can't shake it.
All right.
So anytime
and it's not bad until there's some interference that can make that bad.
Yeah.
But all right, come on.
But I've always been a fool for the ladies. Okay, we'll just put that on the table. But because of my mom, I've always like made sure I respect ladies. So it's like when I see you and I see my grandma or I see my mom or Shamari or her mom, it just feels like home to me. I try to value that as much as I can in the moment, because like once that slips, like I told you when I went to jail, once it fell away from me, it was hard. It was hard. It was like, wow, like I don't have my ladies no more.
Yeah.
And that's why one thing somebody will tell you is that I've always spoiled her from the first day.
Yeah.
So I always try to make sure that y'all are my ladies. I care for y'all. And that's another reason why I say be a liability as a man, because I want to be able to be the man they call on.
Be an asset.
Asset,
not a liability.
Asset, not a liability. But
we don't want no projects.
Yeah.
What you talking about?
I want to be somebody that somebody can call on, not to be like, hey man, like, and just tell me all the problems. You know what I'm saying? I want to be somebody who can get called on and effectively help.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's awesome. That's awesome. You know, just because every time I hear your name, I just got to mention this, and I think I told you this before. I think the name is amazing. I'm not a Chief fan as in football. And you just happen to be a Chief fan with the name Chief.
Yes, Lord.
That is the only thing about you that I'd be like, not up in here, not...
Where else am I supposed to go? You know what I mean?
You can come on over here to these Broncos. You can come on over here to these Broncos, baby.
I sad to say, but
Chiefs.
I left the Broncos Peyton Manning time. I left the Broncos when Peyton Manning was out of the call. You know what I'm saying? Do you mind if I answer this real quick? It's my dad. I don't.
Yes. Okay. All right. Now go ahead.
Hello?
We're gonna take a pause for the calls while he takes a message from his dad.
What's up, Dad? I was just doing this podcast real quick. I was gonna hit you back.
You can mark this out, right?
Yes, sir. Okay. I'll call you right back. Alrighty.
And we're back.
But yeah, lost my train.
Yeah, we were talking about the Broncos.
The Broncos. Lord. Them boys, man. They're the Broncos, and I respect them all the way. If I ever needed to, like I said, I'll come back home. But I just can't. I don't feel right in my soul going to anybody else.
But the Chiefs, is that just because that's your name?
Truthfully.
But you know what? I can't even hate on that, because if my name was Chief, You know, I'd be
on.
like, I'm like, yeah, that's perfect. You can wear the jerseys, the
Why
jackets, and everything
not?
got your name on it.
Come
You
on.
branded already.
Come on, like who else could I go to?
Like if your name was Broncos, that just don't sound right. So I get it. It got a little swag to it, but they my rivalry, and only thing good about that is their colors. I like red, and
Okay.
no, I ain't gonna hate the Chiefs. They got a good squad, but I just had to throw that out there
I
because
hear
every time
you.
you say your name, every time I hear it, I'm like, dang gone Chiefs.
I love it, and I love it how
Yeah.
I could genuinely say that and be like, yes, who else could I go to?
Yeah.
My name's Chief. Like,
Yeah.
and you know what's crazy is when I was younger, like applying for jobs and stuff, they wouldn't accept me because they didn't think that was my
Really?
real name.
Seriously?
My whole name they didn't think, except for my last name, Chief Justice.
Oh
They were
wow.
not.
Yeah, I mean it's organic. It's a different name. It's awesome.
Absolutely.
It's awesome. It's very unique. It's very unique, but I can see, you know, that's even different from. Well, let me not say no names because there might be somebody named like that
Nah,
for
yeah.
real. But you know how sometimes what you name yourself and or your children has a huge impact, right? Just
Truthfully.
like as you say, sometimes some people may not hire you because of the name that you have. Some people, you know, you name your child after some weed or
Yeah.
some liquor or whatever, and then there's this persona that they wild or whatever. So it matters what you name your children. But Chief is it's
Absolutely.
not a bad name. It really is. I actually
Absolutely.
really like it.
I appreciate
do.
you. I actually, my family and my siblings have actually very unique names. My
What-
brother Royal,
Royal.
my other
Okay.
brother Ryder,
Writer.
and then I have a
That
sister.
part. Oh, I like it.
Yeah, it's gonna keep coming. I have a sister named Callie.
Callie.
Kennedy is kind of like a regular. I think I've heard of Kennedy before.
Yeah.
Nefarious.
Oh, Nefarious.
Yes. Quran. Those are my
Quran.
brothers.
Oh, so all the boys got some names. Y'all parents took off with
It's
y'all.
my dad, man.
Your
It's
dad?
my dad. And before I leave this podcast, I gotta shout out my father. He's the reason why I'm able to sit in this chair now, because I it's when, man, and I thanked him the other day, like, hey man, I really appreciate the fact that you're in my life, because without my father, I would have been in jail right now, most likely. Sad to say. But
That's so good.
he manifested and set it up to where his kids don't have to feel like that anymore. They don't have to feel like it's all up to the world or they gotta figure it
Yes.
out.
I love
He
that.
put it on the table that art is art,
Yeah.
and I've been able to take off so far because of
Yeah.
it. It's I
Yeah.
couldn't be way any more thankful.
Yeah, I love that. I absolutely love that. Did your dad show you guys like a lot of tough love? Or
Yes,
yes.
he showed us the realness, the realness of it. He
Yeah.
he literally told me either yesterday or the day before that he never wanted to hide the realness of the world.
I mean, why? Why hide it? You know, you're going to
You
be
know,
out in it, and if you
true.
don't know it
But you
from
know,
at home,
Some parents cater a lot.
yeah,
You know what I'm
they
saying?
do.
And but my dad, he's just not one of them.
Yeah.
He's just not, to say the least. He's just not. Yeah.
So you telling me in low key, you got your head whooped a few times, huh?
I was the bad kid. Can't even lie. I was the bad kid.
Throw that head up.
But you know, we live and we learn. And
Yeah.
I've been able to show him that I'm not the little rascal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Good. Yeah. Mature and grow up, you know?
Absolutely.
Like, and make your dad proud, make your parents proud.
But my dad, he has 10 kids, so it's like,
Oh, 10 kids?
yes, Lord.
Well, yeah, I stopped counting when you was, you know.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, dang, how many does that make? I mean,
I
but
hear you.
if you can have 10 kids, and especially if you're going to be a good parent.
Absolutely.
Don't just have 10 kids and don't be nothing.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so it
paved
looks,
the way.
yeah, and it shows. It
Absolutely.
shows. It shows. It shows. I love that. Now, are all of you guys artists or just
me and
the
my
two of
two
you?
brothers.
Okay, so it's 3 of you guys along
Yes.
with your dad.
Yes.
Okay, and now did you all start at your dad's shop and then some branched off or?
My big brother Royal, he did. He branched off to his own shop.
Okay.
Me and my oldest brother, Ryder, we are still in the shop.
Okay.
We're just trying to build
though.
more of a empire when it comes when it comes to the tats and art in general. Because art makes everything. Art's in this room. Art's in your body. You know what I'm saying? Art's everywhere. So
Awesome. I love that. All right. Well, you know what? As we are wrapping up, why don't you leave a few nuggets on the table for our guests, for our listeners?
Let me give y'all something. Let me give y'all something. Drum roll for me, please. We here with it. Get close to the mic too. Failure is the fog to which you glimpse success.
Say it again.
Failure is the fog to which you glimpse success.
Pin that.
Justicefiedinkz.
Yeah.
Get happy, y'all. Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you.
This was rich. This was fun.
Absolutely.
I love you, and I am so glad, to hear the trajectory that you're on. Keep climbing, keep going, stay positive. Just keep showing up for yourself. Keep making your parents proud.
Absolutely.
And making yourself proud. Like, you got to live for you, and keep doing it well. Make your grind make sense, So, thank you all for tuning in. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you the next time.
Yes.